viewers, welcome again to my channel. It's Chilling with Adey, and I'm here with another blast because I've got a young gentleman who's making waves. I've known him for so long, since our school days, and I can't believe I'm actually seeing him. It's been over 20 years, right, Idris?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
About 20
over
years.
20 years. I've not seen or met this man anywhere, but you know me, I always like bringing on people who know what they want in life, going for what they want. So this evening, I've got a very important guest with me. But before I go on, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has been watching me, those ones that have been subscribing, that has been sharing, that has been loving me and sending me messages. I really do appreciate it. Look, big love to you guys. I really love you out there. And just wanted to add before I bring on my guest on the show that if you're looking for someone who, or if you're someone who wants to improve on their health, who wants to improve on their lifestyle, their skin, their hair, I'd like you to visit Joyce Ashante. She is into Juice Plus. If you contact her by our email address, joyceashante127@gmail.com, she'll talk to you about the products she has and she will bring it to you and explain everything to you. So enough of that. Let me go over to my guests. So I like my guest to introduce himself. Idris, I've got Idris in the house. Look, I'm not supposed to call him Idris. I see a lot of people calling him honorable, but I don't know what that is yet. So I'm going to ask him. Because I know him as Idris, right? I don't know why they call you honorable. So please, can you
Yes.
introduce yourself to me, Idris?
I will do two different introductions. First one, my name is Honorable Idris Mampiomi. I contested as a member of House of Assembly Ondo State. And again, my name is Idris Mampiomi, CEO Afriexporter Group. So we are into international trade consulting, and we are also a trade consultant to a lot of big organizations in Nigeria. So
wow.
Thank you, Adey, for having me here. It's been a while, and
Yes.
I'm happy. And I think this is the first time I'm facing this kind of hot seat. Let me put it hot seat. So thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
You know what? Viewers, do not listen to him. He's always on the hot seat. I mean, he called himself honorable and he called himself CEO. So CEOs and honorables are always put on the spot and they're always on the hot seat. So you're very welcome to my show today. I really appreciate it that
Thank you so much.
Found the time out of your busy schedule to attend to this interview today. Thank you. So I have a series of questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I have a series of questions. I have a series of questions to ask you today. Okay, so before I go on to who you are and what you do, there's something going on in Nigeria because I am in the UK. I find it difficult to hear the news about what's going on in Nigeria, but I can hear it through people like you, and I like viewers who's also in the UK here to also learn from this. And I know people are watching all over the world. So please, can you tell us about this End SARS now that is going on in the country? Because it's been all over the place, and I know some people are protesting here in the UK, but please can you tell us a bit more as to what the youth of Nigeria want and what's happening now?
Yes, with the End SARS, well, we looked at it that it actually started with End SARS, but the way it's going, I don't think it's going to end with End SARS. Fine, everybody's been complaining about the brutalities of the people of the SARS in the past. Nobody, I think, virtually or most of the youth I've had the experience of brutalities of their how do I put it, illegal ways of dealing with them, of for them getting involved in businesses. In our company, we've had experience, not once, not twice, but we've always fought our way legally with them.
Mm-hmm.
We always put them in their position at the end of the day. So I think it's the right time. This is changed.
Mm.
So what the youth are calling for, I think, is the best thing for now. Even if many of us are in support of the government due to their change mantra, but we still need changes in all of the how do I put it? People that are working for the government, the
Yes.
government parastatals.
Parastatals.
Yeah. So no End SARS. It can't end with End SARS. I'm sure there will still the people are still going to talk about other political
aspects.
When we talk about the Senate, the House of Rep, the kind of thing everybody is doing. Fine, the SARS might be that's what everybody's chanting now, crying End SARS, but it goes beyond that. I think I saw it on one of the on someone Facebook today, giving the meaning of SARS. Yeah, what they're trying to end. I didn't get the but I just read through. So it's the right thing for an economy that wants to, or for a nation that is progressing. So I think it's the best thing they are doing at the moment. Okay. And for the government, I don't think it will end that easily, like sending someone to go and speak to them, blah blah, trying to send someone from House of Rep, House of maybe from Senate.
Why is the president himself not addressing this issue?
Exactly where I was going. Exactly where I was going. The only thing that can end this is when the president of the nation speaks to them. I'm his supporter. But if it is possible for him to fly down, it might sound absurd. It might sound very foolish for me to say this, but it's good. This has gone beyond what any member of maybe any senator can do, or anybody except the president, for him to come out and speak, make himself available.
Yeah.
Tell them, I feel you. I know I can feel what you guys are going through.
Yes.
And for this reason, this is going to, I'm telling you, people will leave the street.
That's right.
So it's that simple.
Thank you for clarifying that, because I've been wondering for the past few days. I think it's been 7 days now that this protest has been on, and I've not seen any comments from him at all, and I just wanted to know if there was any other thing he's doing. But you've clarified that to say that he's sending senators and he's sending governors to the people, but that's not enough. I believe he is meant to come out to give us answers and what he has planned.
Yes.
Yeah, for us. Okay, so enough about End SARS. So now let's go to the nitty-gritty of today's program.
my mom is stuck in traffic now. My own mother with her grandchildren, my younger sister's children coming from Mundo. They're in traffic. They've been in traffic since 9 a.m. Talking to her, how is it going? I just told you should have called me. You're coming to Lagos. I'm like, ask her not to come to Lagos today.
It's Friday.
So
she wants to spend some time. It's Friday. She wants to spend some time
on the road for now, maybe later in the night.
Exactly. Okay, right, back to you and back to today's show proper. Okay. So Idris, Honorable, I want to find out what part of this things that you're doing, like your business or being in a Senate or, the elections and all that, what part of all these things going on in your life has been most challenging, and how have you been able to overcome the challenges that comes with being a politician / being a businessman?
All right. At first, I like I said when we were talking off the record, I told that I never got involved in politics right back in school, even when it was even put before me that you could do this. I remember our president then, forgotten his name, the guy from Edo State. That
was it Obasanjo?
They came to me to school. No. I'm talking about schools. I'm just going back to school. I'm
was
going back
school
to
days? Okay.
Yeah, it was school days. Brought to me that you could become a something clerk in the Faculty of Science.
Oh yeah.
At the also level 2. I rejected all this because I never liked politics. It wasn't my thing. Maybe it was because the way I was brought up. My father never liked politics. He was always talking against politicians and being caused for not performing well to people and all. So when I left, and I started doing a lot of things because I love youth. So I started getting involved in things that are youth-driven in my community back in Angola. So then one of the top politicians who is presently the a member of House of Rep in now called me, sent for me that he wants me to become a politician. That a lot, no, as in that you hardly see people of my age or my kind of generation doing what I'll be doing in this environment. That I need political backup so that I can go higher than that. He said that 2014. I told him I wouldn't want to be part of that. So in 2018, I visited my state again. I went to visit him. Thereabouts, he made his intention that he was going for House of Rep, that he wanted me to come and contest as of assembly. So a lot of people now said, "Oh yes, you can do it. Let's go." So I joined his party, ADC. So along the line, when I was coming on board, it took me months because I traveled back to my office, and one of my workers who had worked for me before came back to the office. Baba, you can do this thing now. People in that community will need people like you. I looked at that. I looked at the people that were coming out to contest, and I said, okay, and I could do better if I should have this opportunity to serve my people. So we went back to declare my intention publicly to people that wanted to contest as a member of House of Assembly from the West Constituency 2. Then along the line, the party dropped me for a reason well known to them. So I now came back again, and a lot of people were saying that you can't just leave like that. So I went back with another party to contest. But before this, I was also considering business that has been taking my time over the years, something that I have been trying to build for at least since 2007 thereabout today, that I've been trying to put on international recognition, be developing to the point of having it as a blockchain business. So I looked at that. I looked at how will I be able to do both. Yes. So I went back to contest. So what I did now was to just contest for 3 months. So I did the rally, the campaign for 3 months. I lost the election. So in losing the election, the following week I came back. During that election, I had a lot of people coming in outside the country that wanted to see me, lodging hotels, blah blah blah. I just asked them to give me that time to finish that election. The minute I finished the election, I jumped. I came back to Lagos to have my meeting on the business. From there, I just faced my business. So up till today, even the last election that took place last week in Ondo State have been called by APC, PDP, ZDP, everyone has been calling me to come and declare me. And I told them I'm no more an honorable.
You are.
I tagged it as a honor, as in a honor. That I'm no more. So people will not be called because the truth is we are not yet in that stage of get the right people. What do I mean by selling our votes?
Yes.
Collecting token to sell your rights, collecting these. Virtually, I know how much I spent during the last election. I know, yes, I know what I did. I know how far I went in telling people what they will have earned themselves if they are not be selling their votes. Yes, so I went as far as telling them if it were to buy votes, yes, I could talk to a lot of my partners. Please raise 100 million. I want to buy my people's votes. And I will successfully buy the votes, but nobody should come and knock at my father's door, on my own door, that something is happening.
Yes, that's the problem.
That has been a problem.
That has been the
facing,
problem.
And that has been also the issue, because to me, I wouldn't want to go and be buying people's conscience to serve them. I want them to reason with whatever I have to give to them. I say, okay, let's see what you can do. Let's try it for the first time. And if you're unable to deliver, you can get another person to do it. But we sell votes. We buy votes. That is not leading us anywhere. So that has been the political issue for me personally. I still wish to serve my people.
Those are your challenge. Those were your challenges, if in the political line. So
yes.
But right now, are you backing down really, or you're just resting?
Right now, I think my business is still facing some challenges. I'm trying to scale up on the business. Yeah, so I need to still scale up on the business before I will look back and say, okay, if the people are ready to vote on, I might not be the one. If people are ready to vote for the right person to lead them.
Okay.
They still call me over there, honorable. Today, I know how many calls I received today. Just today alone. Honorable, are you coming around? Your people, at least in each unit, you have about 10, 20 supporters, and look at it in about 118 units. Are you getting it? 118 units that you should calculate the number of people that have been waiting for me to come around and tell them that I'm still on. And I told them, don't worry, if you guys can talk together, and I will come around and talk about things that can change their lives for them. Keep the rest for that for now. Yes, let me be doing that the next 2-3 years.
Okay, honorable, but honestly, honorable, if you are given the opportunity and you now got into power as a member of the House of Assembly in Ondo State, would you not follow the oldies, follow the multitudes, or follow those ones that have been there before you to do the same things that they did? What makes you think that you would rule it right? Because I've heard a lot about this power that intoxicates. When they get into power, everything changes. So what gives you the the motive, or to think that you would not be the same?
Yes. Yeah, well, thank you so much. You see, when I was going back to context, I went along with another Ondo-born who had lived his life, most of his life in the US. I went to introduce him to people in Ondo Kingdom. Today, the guy contested against me. He contested against me on PDP platform. He left PDP for APC today. But the people who went to join the APC were complaining. I'm saying, I'm going somewhere. That the guy is too ambitious, that people will want me. When APC was told that the guy has come to declare has come to the camp to APC, that they will prefer me to him, that the guy is more ambitious than you, that you are not so desperate, you are not this. And I'm like, look, if you want to be a politician and in Nigeria context, you have to be extremely ambitious. You have to do what it takes to get power, but I can't do what it takes to get power. I want to do what it takes, what people see will work. Not what people will, okay, let's, Mr. Idris, do you have 10 billion? Do you have 100 million? Do you have 200 million to do this? No, I want to see those that will say, Mr. Idris, we can do this together. We can achieve this. So the question is, what makes me think, what makes me feel I will act differently? Yes, because I even when I went to contest, like I told you, I know the number of parties. Even before I went in with I went with a different party entirely, PP. PP that never had structures in those states. I went there to build that structure. I told them what I would do differently from what every other person has been doing. So that alone, that every party has called me. This ZLP called that they wanted to use. And I look at what they have done in the past. I decided not to join them. PDP said that place that you are, before the guy that I brought to the community went to join them, called me. I had meetings, and I said, but these people are not aligning the kind of dream I have for these people. So what I will do differently, because I will subject myself. I grew up in the community. I grew up in Ondo. I lived my first 18 years were spent in that community. And not that I spent my years there. I still go back home to do a lot to empower both male and females. Wow. Anything I could do, I've done that, and I'm still doing that. Wow, well done. So thank you so much. So I know what I can do differently. It's not what there's saying that how do they put it in Yoruba that say it in Yoruba. Say it in Yoruba. Yes, that see your way but it equida. Yeah. Okay. Don't add me. I don't know how to put that. See, he's only living. Viewers, he's only living in Nigeria. See, his Yoruba is not even clear. Huh? You see, those are the butter Ondo guys. No. I'm the real Ajepak. You see, we are trying to export our accent now. So please, we need to export our culture. So I'm trying to take it outside the country. So that's all like the Chinese people do. Like the Chinese do. Yes. So that is the situation. The reason, the situation and everything that would make me let me put it as puts me in that scene of not doing what every person has done. Yeah. Yes, because I went there. I know a lot of parties have called. I have messages, I have Facebook inbox messages, I have phone calls, I have WhatsApp messages which I can share with you. If you think I'm lying. I have email. No. So I know this is if anybody is from Ondo and they are in APC, they think I'm that will put up the evidences. It's nothing. It's just nothing to me because I still prefer my business right now to that. Yeah, and have you stopped politics for now to go fully into business to start with? Oh yes, I have to do. I'm still using my third eye to look at the politics. So you say you are the CEO. You're the CEO of Afrigroup of companies, yeah? So what? Afriexporter. Okay, so what do you do, sir? We are into export promotion for Nigerian products, African product promotion. So it's called Source in Africa, Sell Globally. So we source for international buyers for African products. So we matchmake, we organize conferences. We are the only company that has been doing that for the past 3 years, bringing real buyers and sellers together physically, investors and everyone to Nigeria. So we've been doing that for the past 3 years.
Okay, so what are the things that they invest or you want them to invest?
Of course, for now, is the agribusiness. That is what we are looking at now. And I've had a lot of other guys who are working with us in creating some other agribusiness avenue. It's called Agritor. So looking at the agribusiness and other products that are sellable outside the country.
Okay.
From Nigeria and other African countries.
So what are the challenges that you face in looking for investors?
Well, the challenges actually for now is to have the right structure in place, to have the right organizations, to have people who are really into what
specific
the investors
things
are interested in it. Yes.
Okay.
So that has been the challenges. We have up to today, I said about 2-3 companies talking to me from Turkey, from China, and so it's been somewhat difficult for us to get what, and it's because we've not been able to be producing things that are
Nigerian made.
Really, marketable.
So if I want to be an investor now, say for example, I want to be an investor, and you want to sell me a product, what would you want me to buy from Nigeria?
Now,
I'm putting you on the spot.
You want me to do? Yes, you want me to market some companies.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that. Okay, we'll talk after the show. we'll talk after the show, and then I will continue where we stopped. But it was really nice of you to tell us the background to politics in Nigeria. I know that growing up, and I know people have been saying this, growing up, you can relate to this, that when we were in secondary school, in primary schools, we would sing, "We are the leaders of tomorrow," things like that. But
yes. Mm-hmm.
But here we are again. People of our age are still not the leaders. Our grandfathers, our fathers of that time, our grandfathers, they're still the ones leading us today. So I would have been so happy if you had won. My husband is from Ekiti, so you guys are close. So I would have been so happy. I would have been so happy if you had won, but I don't want you to leave that dream, because I want you to come back.
Yes.
Doing more things.
I would do that because, yes, I would. People like you are the one encouraging me. I remember when during the election that some people were asked to go maybe to go and beat me or to.
I wanted to ask that, I wanted to ask you that. Were you not threatened?
I was threatened. So I was threatened during the campaign, even during the election, per se. So I was actually one of my people that are those contesting against me met us during the time we were campaigning to one of the rural areas, and it was like, "You, Idris, I've asked to come and come to this is the best time for you to please don't go into the bush. I got my guys with guns and everything. They will beat your boys on you." And I asked everybody, "Please, can you turn back?" I told everybody was like, "No, we're not going to turn back." I said, "No, I didn't come to contest by force. If there will be war and any of my team members will be injured or killed, it won't give me courage to continue again. So it is better we stop from here and go back home and strategize."
That's right.
That was what I told them. Everybody now went back home. during the election, they sent some guys.
Again.
Yes, where they were having the meeting, I would not to mention his name here. It was a common. They sent some guys to come and pick me at my polling unit. And the way they were having the meeting, another person got to know about it. They put a call through to my mom. My mom called me from there. And truly, those people came. And when they came, one of them said, so when we're talking about youth, the one that called Baba Idriso was campaigning with me. I made him my youth. I made him my youth leader in one of the units. The same person, my age mate, my generation, the same person was sent to me. I drove down to vote. I was asked to ride bike. So I had to leave my car key to someone to bring the car home.
Wow.
Just for me to get to rescue me from the plan of those people.
This is serious.
I got back home and I was monitoring from home. I was calling what's going on, and a lot of people were crying because they know that the election did not favor me, but the few people that wanted to vote were allowed to vote for me. And they were crying on the field.
We know sometimes we know why it didn't favor you. So it might not be the people that didn't vote for you. It might just be, added votes from the sky. Just fell into.
Of course.
You and I know what is happening in that country.
See, there's no politician that will tell you that he doesn't know that there is malpractices in this election. Because they will also, they don't come. They came to meet me. Come on. So there are some people are making money through this. So during the election, they move around. But they are in power. They have this. We can do this for you. You pay us. You can give us 1 million, 1 million, give you no votes. But they won't carry the ballot paper very soon. We'll vote for you. So why would I want to get myself about such a thing when I campaign against that in the campaign?
I know.
And during the campaign, a lot of
viewers, I know that it might not be possible at the time Honorable Idris was contesting, but we know that there is going to come a time in Nigeria that the youths have to take over at some point. And our youths and young adults like Honorable Idris will be there, and others that are interested and genuinely want to serve the people of Nigeria will go there and contest and win, because we have to support each other. But can we blame the youths supporting the old people? We can't, because they need money. Things are happening in Nigeria, so we hear, and there are lots of crimes because youths don't have food to eat. They don't even have a good place to rest their heads, and they don't have jobs. A few weeks ago, I was talking to a teacher. She's a doctor, Dr. Vera James. I was talking to her, and she was talking to us here on Chilling with Adey as to how she helps and empowers the youths that wants to genuinely become teachers. Like, they look at teachers like, they're nobody, if they don't even have good salaries. So if our youths can stand up and say, yeah, we're not taking bribe from you anymore, even though we're hungry, even if we're dying, we want to raise genuine youths that would help and better our lives and future. If our youths can be like that, then I think Nigeria will be a better place to live in. But who am I to say anything? People will say, she's sitting down there in the UK. She's not doing anything. But look at you. You are in Nigeria. You are doing something, and still they are not voting for you.
Yes, you're right. Of course, it's just I don't know how to buttress, but the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, we say. and we refuse. I'll put it that way. It's even now, we now realize that the SARS thing they are doing now and every other thing, look at when Shore came in. Though even when they were coming to contest with Fela Durotoye and all of none of them could even put head together and say, let us support you.
Exactly.
So we are our problems. Like I used to tell them, Nigeria is not somewhere else. So when people talk like Nigeria, we sit down in our house and we're talking about Nigeria like Nigeria is somewhere else. We are in Nigeria. We are sitting on Nigeria. The next person to you is in Nigeria. So whatever we are doing starts within ourselves. Like whatever we are doing immediately starts with us.
True.
So it starts with Nigeria. It starts with you. We are the Nigerians.
We
Nigeria
don't trust ourselves.
So we need to start trusting ourselves.
No, we don't trust ourselves.
We need to start working with each other. We need to start living that mentality of backbiting each other. Because you are contesting now, you have to be selling me back to people. No, come up with a constructive idea.
Yes.
Things that you know that is that things that are workable, things that you know the people would love to buy into, not to go there and be running your mate down or running another person down, or because you want to become
the next
governor, a president, the next person. Let's be fast to get rich. Let them know the truth.
It's to get rich and to get their first house in Maitama, and
that is it. So I think it's time they made the political offices unattractive. Need genuine leaders, because the truth is, when we act like this, people don't understand the fact that the politicians who we call elders will send us, the elderly ones, to say, okay, you go and do that. And the same person that are sent to do something, you now want to come and tell him that you can also become what he is doing.
Yes,
look at you as a serious fellow. Look at this one. Those are the people that are making them say the youth are not serious.
Serious. That's true. That's true. Wow.
So we are the Nigerians. You start seeing that.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's really amazing for me to hear from a true son of the soil, a true Nigerian who is so humble, who wants to serve the people, and who wants to do better things in Nigeria in the name of Idris Mamokuyomi. If you are abroad in the US and in China, in Japan, here in the UK, wherever you are, and you're looking to invest in a business or the other, please contact Idris Mamokuyomi. I'll hand it over to him to give you his full details so that you can be in touch with him, and he'll put you through on ways of investing and what you can invest on. So Idris, please, can you tell the viewers your contact details, not your phone number? They can contact you via your email or your Facebook, Instagram. You can give them all those information, and if they want more, then you can contact them in private.
All right, thank you so much for the business. Like she has said, exports, imports, investment. You can contact us on Instagram at Afriexporter. Afriexporter. There is no C there. It's AFRIEXPORTER at Afriexporter on Twitter, at Afriexporter on Instagram. So you can contact us there. You can contact us there.
And Facebook as well, yeah.
On Facebook is at Afriexporter NG.
Okay.
On Facebook at Afriexporter NG. So
okay, so I'll say that again. So it's AFRIEXPORTERNG for Facebook, at AFRIEXPORTER at Twitter, right? That's for Twitter, and also for Instagram.
Yes.
and also on
Yes.
Instagram. Okay, so please, viewers, you've heard that. For any business ideas, please contact Idris and he'll put you through on what next to do. And if you are a politician and you see potential in this man, you want him to, you need him to be on your team and you're genuine, please contact him as well. So Idris, it was really nice to have you on my show. I've learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot about Nigerian politics and End SARS now situation. And I'd like to thank you so much for coming on the show out of your busy schedule, because I know that it's not easy for you to spend this few minutes with me. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity given to me to be on this platform. It's not that easy also.
I know.
For you to put up things like this and for people to, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for thanking me.
So much.
Thank you so much for joining me on the show.
All right.
Every week, I'll always bring you someone really important to talk to us about their life challenges, what they're going through, and how they've been able to overcome it. Today, we've heard it from Honorable Idris Mamukiyomi of how he had challenges in politics and how he's been able to scale through that level. Well, he's still looking at coming back at some point, so let's encourage him and let's encourage every other youth out there that wants to come out for politics in Nigeria. Do not forget to keep subscribing to my channel, Chilling with Adey on YouTube. Do not forget to add me on Instagram. It's at Chilling with Adey, and also on Facebook. I know I've got 2 Facebook accounts, but you can get at Chilling with Adey as well on Facebook. And don't forget, if you need your Juice Plus products, please contact a dear friend of mine, Joyce Ashante127 at gmail.com. She'll put you through. It was really nice having all of you on the show. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.